Peace and pugilism. Ha ha ha. Pugilist fanatics is Myra Magnus. And real Arse boxing talk is where we at. What's up? What is popping? We got a lot to talk about. Usyk versus Chisora. Gervonta versus Leo. Oh boy. What is popping? And let me go ahead and get it right. Let me go ahead and put the banner inside the comment section. Will, what's popping, champ? What is popping? Real boxing talk right here. Consistent boxing talk right here. Because, man, if you go to a lot of channels and they all over the place, contradicted what they said before, all this and all that, right here, you're going to get the consistent shit without no doubt. Hit the like and join the panel, please. Right here, Boxing Logics United, you get consistent boxing perspective and boxing opinions. Consistent from what a motherfucker said a year or 2 years before. That's what you're going to get here. All day, all night. No matter who is about. No matter what's the sanctioning body. No matter what's the stable. PBC, Matchroom, Top Rank. Does not matter. You get consistency here. If you'd like to join the panel, the link is in the comment section. And any questions you may have about what's going on in boxing, about how I feel about it, my perspective, because I'm definitely going to give you 100% real shit, truth. Please feel free to comment with your question, and I will answer with integrity, realness, honesty, and no wishy-washy shit. That's what you're going to get from me, okay? Always. Consistency, integrity, no wishy-washy. Anything about the fighters that make the boxing world today. Troy Graham, the link is in the description, baby. The link is in the comment section. Anything, you get consistent boxing talk here. No wishy-washy shit. Okay? As Troy Graham, the right-hand man, can attest to that. No wishy-washy shit here, baby. No, no, no. I gotta change my mic cam settings. Only the real. Only the real. Consistent boxing talk. And we got 2 fights that we're looking forward to. And that is Usyk versus, you know who, Derek Chisora. And we got Gervonta the Tank Davis versus Leo Santa Cruz. Leo Santa Cruz. A PBC fight and a Matchroom fight. You got to love them all. As in last week, we had a Top Rank fight. Showing love to all boxing here. No hate. I'm not putting Top Rank Matchroom, nor PPC on a level above each other. We talking about boxing, baby. All day, every day. Woo, we got some brown stew turkey necks. Holy schnizzle. Troy Graham got the Caribbean dishes kicking off the hinges right now. Oh my God. He got the brown stew turkey necks. The creme de la creme. My man looking to sleep good tonight. I have a good night with whatever lucky lady is beside him. Me too, brother. Me too. Everybody share the podcast. Real boxing talk here. None of that. You know, when somebody got to say their boxing channel is called unbiased, usually means they're already biased to begin with. I don't hear none of those fools. If your channel's called unbiased boxing talk, you probably are biased. Real talk. That's why you are projecting the word unbiased, because you probably are biased. Not here. Here we are called boxing logic, because what? We speak logical boxing talk. Consistent. No mixing it up. No tomfoolery. Just real, consistent boxing talk. That makes sense because it's logic. Let's wait for the people to get into the building before we start cooking. That's right. That's right. Now, many people are looking at Gervonta Davis versus Leo Santa Cruz. 2 titles, winner takes all. Well, shit. With 2 titles, it better damn be a winner take all. Because if I'm not mistaken, that was the same name of the Lomachenko Teofimo fight. That was the title for that fight. Winner take all. Don't tell me they're here freaking copycatting each other. Oh, Lord, is it that bad? It can't be that bad. Winner takes all was the name of the last week fight. And now this week fight is 2 titles, winner take all. Y'all need more creativity going on inside the business. Banks, what's up, champ? What's going, Dizzle? Are you going to jump on the podcast on the panel today? I hope you are. Because I'm dropping the hot shit. You know it, as I always do. Consistency with my logical boxing talk. Now, many people are thinking Leo Santa Cruz are going to get mollywopped completely by Gervonta Tank Davis. I'm not too sure about that. I'm not too sure about that. Yes, if Gervonta Davis hit Leo Santa Cruz with one of those bolo counter punches, it could hurt Leo Santa Cruz tremendously. But what if he doesn't get one of those solid counter punching bolos on Leo Santa Cruz? Does that mean Leo Santa Cruz will continue to sniper 1, 2, 3 maximum volume on Gervonta Tank Davis from the outside? Because he does have the reach and height advantage. We have to ask ourselves these questions. Leo Santa Cruz standing at 5'7". Gervonta Tank Davis standing at 5'5". We have to answer or ask these questions. And this is what I believe. I do not believe Gervonta Tank Davis will be able to stop Leo Santa Cruz within 10 rounds. If it's to happen, there's going to have to be some fatigue set in there. Yes, it's going to be some fatigue set in there. And Leo Santa Cruz has the capability to make this a very tough fight for Gervonta Tank Davis. I'm not like everybody else just going to think Gervonta Tank Davis is just going to mollywop Leo Santa Cruz. Yes, Gervonta Davis is stepping down from 135 down to 130. Yes, Leo Santa Cruz is stepping up from 126 up to 130. But to think Leo Santa Cruz is not a proven and skilled fighter, it's ludicrous. It's ludicrous. Marcus Maxwell, peace and pugilism to you, sir. If you'd like to speak your opinion, hit the link and join the panel. Who's going to step up and fight Devin Haney? Anybody they want. There's not one person ducking Devin Haney, Marcus Maxwell. As I've said always, I am consistent across the freaking board. I don't think no one is ducking Devin Haney. And I don't think Devin Haney is ducking no one. The fight just not make business sense right now. Because boxing is a business. And we don't like the business side of boxing. But nevertheless, it is what it is. And those are facts. Welcome, D. Jefferson. Speak your mind, boxing. Speak your mind, blah. Speak your mind, boxing, sports talk. To the fucking panel. And hope my brother stay consistent today.
I'm going to stay consistent. I'm going to stay consistent.
I'm not gonna do what he did to me and mute a motherfucker.
And I ain't gonna do what you did to me and cut everybody off.
Man, you cut people off too as well. Sometimes.
It's my show, motherfucker.
It's something that just happens when we're passionate about what we talk about. Get the fuck out of here. I'm back. That what, nigga?
It's my show. Now listen here. Tank Davis, Leo Santa Cruz is not competitive at all. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit.
That's your opinion, and I'm gonna speak my opinion. Explain your opinion, though.
It's easy. Tank Davis is a 135-pound champion. Tank Davis is considered to be able to compete against Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, and Teofimo Lopez. If Tank Davis has the durability and punch power to compete with a Teofimo Lopez, Leo Santa Cruz, who wasn't a punch power, didn't show any type of power since 122, not 126, because he showed no power at all at 122, and he showed very, very little power against Miguel Flores, who was a C-level fighter at best. Miguel Flores doesn't have the durability, the punch power, the skill set, the speed, the size of Tank Davis. This is a complete mismatch.
Okay.
Leo Santa Cruz has nothing to keep Tank Davis off of him. Nothing.
Okay, so let me ask you this question. Who was the stronger puncher? Lacey or Calzaghe?
Calzaghe.
Get the fuck out of here.
Nah. Jeff Lacey was stronger. Jeff Lacey was a harder puncher than Calzaghe, but Calzaghe had far superior skills than Jeff Lacey. Okay. Leo Santa Cruz don't have far superior skills. He's slightly more skilled than Tank Davis, slightly. And I wouldn't even really say that he's more skilled than Tank Davis. He's just more skilled than Tank Davis in certain facets. When it comes to defensive, he's not. He's not.
Okay, well, thank you for retracting what you immediately about to say.
I was just joking. Jeff Lacey had more power than Calzaghe. But Calzaghe had a much higher he had respectable power, Calzaghe did, and he had a much higher, he had much more experience, and he had much much more work rate than Leo Santa Cruz does at 130, not at 126, because we can't count Leo Santa Cruz's work rate at 130. The only fight he had at 130 was against Miguel Flores, and his work rate dropped drastically in that fight because he was carrying extra weight.
Good points. But the fact of the matter, what point I'm getting at is we're acting like fighters with the most punching power always wins every fight. And that's not the case. It's not.
But Kane don't just have the most punching power. He has superior. He doesn't just have the most punching power. He has superior skills to Leo Santa Cruz. He has dimensions over Leo Santa Cruz. He has hand speed over Leo Santa Cruz.
See that.
He has a way higher.
See that.
Yes, we have seen that. We have seen it.
Hold on. He's excellent with counter punching. He's excellent with a lot of things. But is this not true or false that he's fighting the first fighter who had the most experience than anybody he's fought before down?
What has Tank done to everybody?
Can you answer my question?
What was your question?
Leo Santa Cruz have vast more experience than any fighter he's fought thus far, besides maybe Gamboa?
No, Pedraza has tremendous experience, and he's a former champion, and he's a bigger champion that fought at 140 and couldn't be stopped by Jose Cepeda, who just stopped Ivan Baranchyk. And Pedraza couldn't be stopped by him, but Tank slaughtered him.
Good point. See, I can admit when I make a good point. You can't do it on your platform, though.
Because there ain't no points being made about
Get
this.
the fuck out of here. I came up and made you and shut your shit down over there earlier today.
You never have.
You talking about Suleiman is, and this is Suleiman. I say, hold up. We've made videos the last 2 years shutting down this whole franchise shit with Suleiman. Now you're going on the side with that being undisputed. And you like,
That's what I've been saying about Suleiman consistently the whole time since he started with Canelo, and I've never changed. So why would I change now?
Okay, now is so. Okay, let me get your opinion. How far you think this fighting is going?
No more than 6.
No more than 6.
I think Tank probably knocks him out in 5 or 6. I'm really just trying to decide which one I'm gonna pick, 5 or 6.
You think 5 or 6?
5 or 6.
I'm picking. I think Leo Santa Cruz is going to stick in there longer than all of you think he's going to stick in there, and I think Leo Santa Cruz is going to take this into the championship rounds.
Never happened.
We'll see. We'll see.
Happened. He has nothing to get him there. That's the thing. People keep saying that, but he has absolutely nothing to get him there. Nothing.
So you think Carl Frampton is a bum?
Carl Frampton is not a Tank Davis. I don't think he's a bum. No, he's not a Tank Davis, though. I don't think Carl Frampton's a bum at any measure of the means. But the same way people will
beat Carl Frampton by being
hold on for a second. The same way people sit here with the Teofimo fight and try to talk about fucking Rigondeaux, that was a 122-pound guy. And I kept telling everybody during the Lomachenko fight, stop telling me about Rigondeaux. So don't tell me about Carl Frampton, because this is Tank Davis, just like it was Teofimo Lopez, a bigger guy that hits harder, that is a champion at 135. Leo Santa Cruz cannot keep Tank Davis off of him. He has nothing to offer to keep Tank Davis off. You got to be able to deter Tank Davis and keep him off you at some level. He has nothing.
Let me ask you this question. What does Leo Santa Cruz perhaps have that can make this a very interesting and long fight?
In my opinion, nothing. That's why I keep saying he doesn't offer anything to take this fight past the 6. Nothing. What does he offer?
So why did you think Loma was going to get knocked out within the first 7 rounds versus Tia?
Because I thought that Teofimo's skill, the skill that he displayed by outboxing Lomachenko, I believed that would lead him to a knockout, but he couldn't get the job done. The same way Lomachenko couldn't keep him off of him. But Lomachenko is a higher skilled fighter than Leo Santa Cruz, and he's already had 4 valid fights at 135. Leo Santa Cruz didn't have but 1 fight at 130.
Well, I can't.
Lomachenko's already acclimated.
Really a higher skill. Yeah, we can.
He's way higher skill.
Listen, we can get up. All I'm saying is we can get caught up into the hype and the media and the rhetoric and the propaganda that was put much out there about Lomachenko. But Santa Cruz is 37-1. And you don't get 37-1 without having a very good skill set or being good at what you do. Facts?
Right. And Tank Davis, yes, that's a fact. And Tank Davis is 24-0 with an over 90% knockout ratio. So you don't get to 24-0 with over a 90% knockout ratio against, hold on, let me finish now, against 126 guys like Leo Santa Cruz is used to. Okay. Not knocking out, not hurting. Tank is used to hurting those size guys. He's made a living and a career off of hurting those size guys, knocking those guys out.
Leo Santa Cruz has over a 90%, a 95% knockout ratio.
No, he does not. No, he does not. That's a lie.
14. He's 4. He was 15-12 going into the fight, Joe.
That's okay, listen. That's a lie, Ryan. Look it up on Google right quick. He doesn't have no.
That's over 90%.
Leo Santa Cruz does not have a 95% knockout ratio.
No, I said Tio.
Oh, well, Tio, I thought you said Leo.
No, I said Teofimo has.
He don't have a 95% knockout ratio.
90%, over 90%. It's 12 or 15. It was 12 or 15. Now, going into that fight, he knocked out 12 of his 15 opponents. So, what I'm saying is that he still was not able to knock out Lomachenko, who his natural weight is at 130. And we all saying that Leo Teofimo is a big 135, 140. So, what makes you think that Tank 100% is going to be able to knock out Leo Santa Cruz just because of 4 pounds? If Tio couldn't do it to a lighter weight, we've seen many times in history. We've seen Roberto Duran.
Didn't you ask me a question?
Hold up, I ain't finished. And I'm going to let you speak. We see Roberto Duran go up from 135 up to 160 and not get knocked down by 160 pounders. Okay? Hold on. Yes, Roberto Duran, 135. Go up to 160 and not get knocked out by 160 pounders. We seen Pernell Whitaker leave 135 and go up to 140, 147 and not get knocked down by motherfuckers who's knocking out motherfuckers in the 147 class for their whole entire career. So what I'm saying is people are underestimating. Yeah, these are facts. People are underestimating.
They're all facts.
Right. So people are underestimating Leo Santa Cruz's chin and perhaps his ability, because he does have the height and reach advantage versus Tank. So what I'm saying is, I believe 300% the man can go make this a 12-round fight without a doubt if he fights the smart and the right fight. And he is aware of Tank's power. His team is aware of Tank's power. So to think that Leo Santa Cruz is going to come in and just fight a rock and sock and robot fight like he did at 126 is foolish. So believe it's going to be quite interesting. Now, the thing is, with the boxing game, the fight game, things may change. It could be a washout in 3 or 4 or 5, 6 rounds, like you're saying. That can definitely happen, D. But it could also be, as history has noted, a long fight. So the thing is, we're going to have to wait and see. But I think we all are underestimating the toughness of Leo Santa Cruz. Fact. Use the history as your measure. Don't just go off emotion. I'm done.
About time, because that's some complete bullshit right now. Pernell Whitaker, my favorite boxer of all time, is a fucking all-time great. He was so elusive. This is why he couldn't get knocked out by these guys, because they couldn't touch him. Leo Santa Cruz uses his face as a fucking punching bag. So let's not even compare him to one of the most elusive fighters in boxing ever. Get that out of here. Roberto Duran is an all-time great. Leo Santa Cruz ain't in no fucking position to be no all-time great. So yes, Roberto Duran did it. Facts. Pernell Whitaker, one of the most elusive fighters ever, did it. Facts. Leo Santa Cruz with no defense and no power to keep Tank off of him, who uses his face as a goddamn punching bag, is just a fucking walking knockout for Tank. Because stylistically, he plays right into the style that Tank Davis has. He's trash, straight shit off the back foot, and Tank's going to be pushing him back all night. So you're talking about a fighter who's straight shit off of the back foot, who has no power to keep Tank off of him, who has not seen or tasted anybody that punches like Tank Davis, and Tank Davis making a living off of knocking guys at 126 out cold.
Okay.
Leo Santa Cruz is getting stopped. Done.
Okay, well, you know, that's not how he fought the second fight versus Frampton. I recall, if you watch Frampton Santa Cruz Part 2, like I have, that the man fought a very smart fight from the outside, and he showed diversity and the ability to switch it up, meaning he was a sniper. He fought from the distance. He jabbed, he punched, and still kept the volume up. Now, he lost the first fight versus Frampton because he fought the way like you thought, but he showed the ability to switch it up in the second fight. Now, again, I'm not saying Leo's gonna win. I'm not picking or saying if Tank's gonna win.
I am.
That's gravy. I'm doing my prediction later on during the week. What I am saying is
it's gonna be Tank.
What I am saying is what fuck you. What I am saying is you're a shithole. What I am saying, you're a shithole.
I am a real
this fight is going to be
much
more. This fight's going to be, hold up, nigga. This fight going to be way more interesting and competitive than people say it is.
I'm gonna make a prediction right now on Myron's prediction. He's predicting Tank. And I bet y'all any money. His prediction is going to be Tank Davis. Because deep down in his mind, he wants to keep it nice for the fans and say, yeah.
I don't know what you're saying.
His prediction. Listen, I'm gonna make a prediction right now to all of you, because Myron's not gonna be a fool in front of his fans. His prediction is Tank Davis. I don't know
what the fuck you talking about.
Yeah. Bet y'all any money. If he don't make a prediction of Tank Davis, he won't make a prediction video. If he makes a prediction video, the winner is going to be Tank Davis. And that's a fact. I don't give a fuck what he runs down the table right now.
Counter killer style. I don't know what he talk about, Christopher Bacco, but yeah, counter killer style.
Yeah, I bet y'all anybody. I bet you this motherfucker, like everybody else that's in their right mind, is gonna predict Tank Davis to win.
I don't know what you see them two men right there. You see that chin on Tank. You see that chin on Leo. I mean, that shit can take a lot of punches.
And Tank can't. He's never been stopped. Tank Davis has never been stopped. Now a pillow fist is
real motherfucking when they're coming in to win.
He's fought people that hit much harder than Leo Santa Cruz. Jose Pedraza hits much harder than Leo Santa Cruz.
I don't know about that. Hold up.
Man, you out your fucking mind. Stop it, bro.
Pedraza be throwing and the fucking sound effects with the punches.
At what weight?
What the fuck he be doing?
At what weight? At what weights? 135 and 140. And Leo Santa Cruz showed no power at 126.
And I love my Boricua brothers.
Pedraza has knockouts at 135 and 140. Leo Santa Cruz shows no power at 126. Who hits harder? Pedraza easily. Easily. It's not even a measurement. That's easy work. Now come on. Like, see, if we're gonna be honest, let's be honest.
You talking about, again, I made a point that you're talking about knockouts. I'm not, you keep going on knockouts, but let me say this.
Knockout measure power.
Hold on. Your favorite fighter of all time was Pernell Whitaker, who did not have a high knockout ratio.
So did I say he was a power puncher? Did I ever say he was a power puncher?
I just killed that.
Did I? No, you didn't. Did I ever say that Pernell Whitaker was a power puncher? No.
No.
So what the fuck does that matter?
But I'm pointing out the fact that
is a fact. He didn't have a high knockout ratio. But I never said he was a knockout puncher.
Great boxers don't have to be the great power puncher.
I didn't say that either.
To win.
I didn't say that.
To win.
I didn't say that. But Pernell Whitaker is on a much higher level than a fucking Leo Santa Cruz. That dude used his face as a fucking punching bag. Pernell Whitaker, you couldn't lay a glove on him. So stop your bullshit. Stop it.
This is not bullshit.
No, yes, it
I'm
is.
being fair to both sides.
No, you're being no, you playing both sides of the field. That's all. You're trying to appease to Leo Santa Cruz fans and make them think he actually has a chance. When that motherfucker don't have a chance. He don't have a chance.
Fans.
Yeah,
and
whatever.
I understand how good Leo Santa Cruz is than you do.
No, I understand how good Leo Santa Cruz is. He's just not good enough to do anything versus Tank. That's what it is.
That's what we're going to have to wait and see.
No, we don't. You have to wait and see that. But your prediction is going to be Tank, so you really don't have to wait and see that. Because you're going to predict Tank. You don't have to wait and see that. You know
shit. I said Leo Santa Cruz earlier in this same podcast can take it to the championship rounds.
But you're going to predict Tank to win.
6, and you're going to pick wrong again.
You're going to
my predictions are way more accurate than yours.
No, it's not. No, it's not, Myron. You're telling a lie.
I'll wash you up.
You pick Lomachenko to win.
A controversial decision.
I don't care. You picked him to win. So regardless if I pick Teofimo by now, I still picked the right guy. You picked the wrong guy.
I said it was not going to
be. No, I picked the right guy. You picked the wrong guy. That's the fact.
Finish what you got to say.
Okay, I'm gonna finish it real quick. I picked the right guy to win. You picked the wrong guy to win. That's the facts.
Okay, here's the facts. I picked the fight to be not a knockout in a 12-round decision. And I said on your live cast, it would be a controversial win that would split the people. Did I not?
For Lomachenko. Yes, you did. For Lomachenko. Like, you're not going to leave the fact that you picked Lomachenko. I picked Teofimo. Okay? So I picked the right guy to win. You know what I'm talking about. I've been picking Teofimo before everybody I know of. But I picked Teofimo to win, the right guy that won the fight. So you can't say you predict better than me when you pick the wrong fucking guy to win the fight.
You was wishing upon a star.
Yeah, right. I was confident. I told all of you motherfuckers that my guy, Teofimo, last year on He Knows His Sports Live, I said that Teofimo will have all the belts. Right now, currently, he has all the belts. All the belts.
You know I was picking Teofimo in my heart. You know I was doing that. Stop the bullshit.
But your mouth was saying Lomachenko. That's what your mouth said, nigga.
Fuck you. Hey, what's up? Hold up. You guys are crazy. Ha ha ha. Smoking Joe. Peace and pugilism. We gotta have fun talking this shit, man.
Wait. Marcus Maxwell, have you been sucking on Grandpa's cough syrup? Teofimo versus Devin for pound. Well, here's the thing. Teofimo is actually on the pound for pound, and Devin Haney is not thought of concerning pound for pound. Now that's a fact. Devin Haney's on nobody's pound for pound list, and if they're fucking retarded because he's not even one.
He's not retarded, D. First of all, you have to get the opportunities and fight and see what you win.
Is he on anybody's pound for pound now?
Hold on,
now,
D. I'm muting your motherfucking ass. You have to get the opportunity, okay, to fight the particular fights, to earn the spot. Teofimo has got his opportunity to earn a spot. Now, Devin must too. And I'm not a big Devin Haney fan because you know how I feel about the Gary Russell and Devin Haney shit. But what's fair is fair. That's all I'm saying. What's fair is fair.
Okay, well, what's fair is fair right now. Who's on pound for pound and who's not? Right now.
It's fucking Teofimo Lopez.
And who's not? Devin, the so-called Dream Haney. He's not on anybody's pound for pound.
True, Marcus Maxwell. So you went way far out of that shit. So we got to disconnect that one. So I just had to throw you up there, Marcus Maxwell, because everybody gets to show their freaking I'm showing everybody's comments. Tank is too big for Leo. He should be able to bully him around. I think it would be all about the right counter. But I'm fucking Smoking Joe.
Smoking Joe, that's what's up. Too bad you set yourself up for disappointment, fam. Cause you can root for Santa Cruz all you want. That motherfucker's getting slapped. Night night. Lullaby. Lullaby. Go to sleep, my sweet baby. That motherfucker's getting knocked out.
And Raider LA Boxer said D was picking Leo on his channel. You
Yeah,
been busted.
Yeah, whatever. Drop receipts. Drop receipts, you liar. I would never make a casual statement like that. Leo said.
Who did T.O. Pop say was the best fighter? Maxwell. I don't think he said it was Devin Haney.
No.
But who do you think?
No, he didn't.
Yeah, I don't recall him saying it was Devin Haney, champ.
He didn't. not even a little bit. And Marcus Maxwell, I had Teofimo Spear on my fucking channel, so don't start telling lies.
D, share the live in your community, bro.
I'm on my phone right now. I can't pull that shit up, but
you can share the live in your shit on your phone.
What you mean? I don't know how to do all of that, man. I'm not fucking around. I don't have no damn iPhone. This is
I don't either.
Google.
When you go to your community, the other shit should go down to the small box, and then you should be able to go in the community and push the share in this joint from this link and push it.
Are you talking about share your live?
Our live we on right now in your community.
I already shared it. I always share that shit. I thought you were talking about.
Peace.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about.
Yes, Christopher Baco. D has a channel called Speak Your Mind Sports Talk. Subscribe.
And Christopher, just to let you know, I have an open link. Anybody can jump on the panel. So if you ever feel like you want that work and you want to come talk,
all of them can jump on the fucking panel right now. That's what I'm trying to get. You motherfuckers are scared. Christopher Baco, get in here if you want. Marcus Maxwell, get in here if you want.
He's not scared.
Get in here if you want. You motherfuckers scared?
They're not scared. They smart. They already felt this work in this heat.
Oh shit!
It ain't happening.
He said you motherfuckers are smart and scared.
They can share a little bit of both. One thing for sure, I'm dropping missiles, Scud missiles, nigga.
Like I do. You know what I'm saying?
Scud missiles, nigga.
He coming on my channel, got his motherfucking shit 100% on point and correct. I'm on that on everybody's channel. Get your shit, D.
My shit is on point everywhere I go. Because I tell the truth. And the truth shall set you free. The truth cannot be inconsistent. The truth is the same on Myron's channel, Mark's channel, Speak Your Mind Sports Talk, Ring IQ. It doesn't matter. IBF, PDT3, Andrew Tucker, Boom. You know, Mr. Two Hands Up, fat. No matter where I go, it's the same truth. The truth is consistent. So it matters not where I go.
But
I'm going to say the same thing.
Truth is consistent. It's just different opinions on particular things. And remember, we're here to build up boxing. We're here to build up boxing and have fun. We ain't trying to destroy or knock any boxer, because then if we knock every fucking boxer that every boxer go against, then the people be like, well, there's no need of watching that because there's some bums. And so I recognize the message by Joshua, and that's all I'm doing, because you have particular people on whatever side they from that want to destroy a boxer like he ain't shit, but the boxer's fought and earned his shit. And so, yeah, I think Leo definitely has a better chance than many people, and I honestly feel that, and I said this shit a month ago, have a better chance of making this a very, very interesting fight versus Tank than most of you motherfuckers give him respect for or credit for. And watch this shit go down. And then y'all like goddamn Myron. And then when I come on the motherfucking their lives and panels, they're gonna be ready, already armored up and defensive when I come in that shit, dropping that hot shit. What the fuck is Scuds? What the fuck you talking about, man? I want to see.
You talking about
okay. Everybody wants to hear about the Jones and Tyson fight coming up. I've got a couple of joints on that. We got to respect all pros. Jones and Tyson, man. Here's the first question. Do you think Jones going to get caught and knocked out?
I don't think those guys going in there to really knock each other out. It's an exhibition fight. I think they're going in there to put on a show. They're building it up, talking about what they're going to do to each other. Well, I don't think these old dudes are going in there to knock each other out. They're going to put on the show. But if I had to pick somebody to get knocked out, it's definitely going to be Roy Jones. And here's the thing: both of them had problems getting stopped at the end of their career, but it was a different thing. Mike Tyson was getting stopped because of gassing issues. He was out of shape. You know, that Kevin McBride fight, he was a fat pig in that fight. He gassed out in the seventh round and he got stopped. Roy Jones was getting stopped in his into his career because of chin issues. He was chinny. So it's a different story here. Mike Tyson lived at heavyweight. He literally lived at heavyweight. Roy Jones moved up from middleweight to heavyweight, light middleweight, as a matter of fact, to heavyweight. So the simple facts is this: Roy Jones never fought a high level heavyweight when he went up. He never fought a high level heavyweight. He went up there, he won a belt, and he went back down like he was supposed to do. Mike Tyson.
John Ruiz was at a high level.
No, Mike Tyson destroyed high level heavyweight, and he lived there, right? So it's not even a comparison, man. Roy Jones was gonna get his ass mollywopped if they was going to a knockout. I don't think either of these guys will knock each other out. They're just gonna fuck around in the ring, you know, put on a good show, just like Chavez Senior just did not too long ago. That's all it's gonna be, a good show. Mike Tyson and Roy Jones, I mean, come on, man. Both of these guys are over the hill. I mean, let's be honest about it. This is the sport of boxing. Do y'all really want to see a 51 or 53-year-old guy getting knocked out? I really don't. I would like to see a good show, but I don't want to see one of them old dudes getting knocked out, potentially getting hurt for real. And Roy Jones just don't really have what it takes to knock Mike out, in my opinion. He don't got what it takes, man. Mike Tyson is too strong. Too strong. You know, Mike Tyson was clocked as one of the fastest heavyweights in boxing history.
Yeah, because you know why? The motherfucker has one of the shortest reaches. Oh, the shortest reaches.
Which is perfect for Roy Jones. Which is perfect for Roy Jones because he's no big guy and the reach is comparable. So it's not like he's fighting a Trevor Berbick or a Lennox Lewis with fucking 6 or 7 inch reach advantage over him. No, he's fighting Roy Jones where the reach is right there. He's right there to be taken, right there close to him. He's not taller than him. He doesn't have the reach advantage. Nothing. He's there to be taken. And all of that silly shit Roy Jones used to do, he can't even do that. His reflexes ain't the same. That's what happened to him at the end of his career. He can't do all of that shit. He ain't doing it against Mike. Mike's gonna beat his ass if they go for the knockout. I don't think that's happening though. Not at all.
I think that the fight is going to be interesting, and I think if Roy Jones can move, if his legs still have the ability to move like he used to, which is a long shot because of his age and conditioning. But if he has the ability, but that's the same for Mike Tyson. He will not be able to move like he used to back in the day. But if Roy can keep and control the distance and keep a stiff fucking jab on, you know what I mean? This could be very, very, very freaking interesting. He do not need to be getting there and throwing no motherfucking left hooks. Because if he's getting there throwing a left hook, that means he's close, too close for Mike Tyson's fucking left hook. And we don't want to see that night. I hope they're wearing headgear. Again, I heard they was wearing headgear, and then later on I heard they was not wearing headgear. And I hope they have headgear on this because it is an exhibition. So again, I just want to see it a wonderful fight where they can display their skills and give us nostalgia of what we used to see in the past. And I think that's what it's about. Without a doubt. So, but I don't want no losers or no winners, to be real with you. I just want a great, great, great exhibition that the fans enjoy and that'll help boxing.
Yeah, I'm like this, bro. I'm all about spread the love of boxing, but I'm not about lying to fans. That's the thing. I feel like yeah, we should respect fighters. Leo Santa Cruz, like this Leo Santa Cruz Tank Davis situation. I'm not disrespecting. I don't feel I'm disrespecting Leo Santa Cruz by telling the truth. He's not a fighter that brings any danger to Tank Davis. He's a very good fighter. He's a four division champion for a reason because he's a very good fighter. But he was a very good fighter at those divisions, not being 130. He got a belt at 130, but it was a vacant title fight against a Miguel Flores that wasn't super impressive.
What question are you answering right now?
He's a good uh fighter. No, I'm just saying my thing was I'm not gonna sell a Floyd Mayweather lie to the fans because I don't think that helps boxing. This
What Floyd
Floyd
Mayweather
Mayweather
lie?
lie
Hold up. What question are you answering that was in the comments
just
section?
making a statement. I was just really making a statement because the Floyd Mayweather lie, I think it's a lie that he fell into.
D. Jefferson, you a man child, a liar, and a fraud. Get out of here, man. Get out of here.
Oh,
You a fraud, a liar, and a man child, man.
Tell me how I lied. Man.
who is that? Who's that? Christopher Baco?
No, this is MMA champ. Tell me how I lied.
D. Jefferson, I'm following you wherever you go. I'm sick of your fraudulent behavior, your lies, your bullshit, your man child behavior. You disrespect the MXBC, and I follow your ass, motherfucker.
Yeah. Fuck you. Fuck? Tell me how I lied.
Stop motherfucking on my live. And then he motherfucker go ran. And then he you ain't shit, motherfucker. Don't come here talking shit and then run. What the fuck is that, Slim?
I'm saying trolls. That's MMA champ. I already knew he wasn't going to say nothing. Mr. Sheldon from the LDBC, he does the same thing. He just pop on the lie. Stop lying. I said, okay, how I lied, and then he jump off. Yeah, you said it all. You sure did prove your point. Motherfucker can't tell me one lie I said. But look, I do want to answer a chat. Marcus, our friend Marcus says, hold on, let me find a comment. Okay, yeah, there you go. I want y'all to remember all this Devin. Oh, y'all said, well, let me tell you something here, Marcus. You can mark it down. You can take a recording. You can keep it live. I want you to remember all the talk I said about Devin Haney, because this is what I'm saying about Devin Haney. He's a very good fighter. Very good fighter. One of the best prospects out there. I actually have him personally. Well, he's not a prospect anymore because he has a championship. So one of the best young guns out there. I actually have Devin Haney concerning the young guns. I have him as one of the top 4 young guns. What the hell is that mean?
You on 2 different. You came in on 2 different. Hold on a minute. What are you doing?
I have Devin Haney.
There we go.
Okay, right. Hold on.
I got Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Jerron Boots Ennis, and Teofimo Lopez. In my opinion, those are the most talented young guns out there. This is my opinion. This is from the eye test. My thing is, Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, and Jerron Boots Ennis has not proven it yet. They've not fought it.
I heard my name, so I had to come. What'd you say?
Hold on. Is that Marcus Maxwell?
That's me. I heard my name, so I had to come.
Motherfucking ninja. What's up? Okay, y'all go back. Hold up. Let D. Jefferson finish what he was saying, then you can go ahead and then y'all go ahead and do what the fuck y'all gonna do.
Right. So my four top young guns right now is Jerron in his boots, Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, and Teofimo Lopez. I think they're ahead of the pack as far as skill set and all of that. My thing is that out of the 4 of them, only one of them has proven it yet. That's Teofimo Lopez. Because the rest of them, whether it be nobody want to fight them, because the same song and dance they crying about Devin Haney, ain't nobody signing up to fight Jerron in his boot. So if Jerron in his boot ain't did nothing because nobody's signing up to fight him, he still got to prove it. Devin Haney still got to prove it. Shakur Stevenson still got to prove it. That's just that simple.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, your volume is messed up, Marcus. Marcus, get your volume back up.
All right, well, while we wait for Marcus, I want to jump in here
Go
and
ahead. Go ahead, Troy.
let y'all know from now on you will refer to me as Mr. Money Shot because I committed food porn on them turkey necks, boy. Whoa, them turkey
Man,
necks was lovely.
hey, you'll make me drive up there to Baltimore and get some.
I'm a traveling cook, man. I will catch I'll catch the train and meet you at New Carlton. You
Hold
just
up.
gotta have your
Hold
money.
up. All right, this is gonna happen, Troy. I'm gonna fuck you up right now. You in Baltimore right now.
Yes, sir.
Where's the place you was talking about where we should do the Marcus left? Where's the place you was talking about where we should do the boxing and food thing?
Soul food place called Darkins or something like that. It's not too far from where I live. I could get the name and all that tomorrow, man. But it's a soul food place known for its turkey wings and chicken wings, and it's run by a family. Everybody in there, mom is in there, son, sister, wife, everybody.
Okay, so if I do a trip up to Baltimore tomorrow, we in?
You know that's not how business works, man. You know I got set stuff
No,
up.
I'm not saying we're gonna do a show, but I'm spontaneous like that, nigga. I got, I'm kind of free and everything. I could just, matriculate and motivate where I want. But I might come up there and see an old John of mine, and I'm like, yo, where you at, Troy?
And you forgot the third head to the wheel. You forgot the third party that I mentioned to him. Discombobulating Jones was the third party.
Who?
Discombobulating Jones because he brings an audience.
That's cool.
So
Discombobulating Jones without a doubt. But
if you're serious, then I can set it up. If you're serious, then I'll go ahead.
No, I was serious from the get-go. But I might come up there tomorrow so we can go ahead and build on that so I can see, so I get an idea.
I mean, if you want to stop there.
I'm a visual person.
Right. Okay, if you want to stop in and buy the food and get to meet the people, that's fine, but ain't gonna be no show tomorrow, I can tell you that much.
No, I'm saying
Troy, stop trying to promote them goddamn turkey wings. I'm trying to see what
I still might come up to that joint. Hey, I will drive up to Baltimore tomorrow in the morning after probably about like 10:30. What you doing?
I'm still on my truck then, man, but I'll call. You have my number, so just call me after the show, man. Let's get back to boxing because I see brothers getting upset.
Brothers
getting upset.
What Marcus talking about?
Hold up. Marcus Maxwell's now in the building. What's up, man? What do you got to say?
Can y'all hear me though?
Yeah.
Clear, baby.
All right, now we want first. What would you say? I couldn't hear what he was saying. I heard my name, then I came into the room, but if the volume cut off, what was you saying after you said my name?
I think that was D who was
talking. That was me that said your name. I said I don't want to hear no damn foolery about no damn Devin Haney. That's what I said. Damn it, now say it again.
But you put respect on his name by putting him in the top 4. So let's just find common ground first. We both agree he at least top 4.
Yeah, I never disrespected his skill.
All right.
I've never disrespected his skill set ever.
All right.
Top 4 what?
Top 4
of the young people. He's one of the young next ones.
Yeah, he's in the top 5.
I think he's top 4. I got him in my top 4 young guns, and I got him in the top 4 of 135. Both ways.
And the main reason you don't got him number 1 is because he just hasn't fought nobody, right?
Right, he got to prove it. That's what I'm saying. He ain't proved it yet. He'll feel it.
And why he hasn't proved it? Because don't nobody really want to fight him, though. It's bad business fighting him. No promoter really want to fight him.
But Marcus, that's the same shit that I was saying about Jerron in his boots. It's the same thing. Nobody want to fight Jerron in his boots.
Hold up, but I don't think no one's ducking Devin Haney.
D. Jefferson, your hairline's fucked, and you talk some motherfucking shit. I don't have a
hairline. I'm bald-headed, you dumb
Hey, get your fucking ass out of there. You talk shit, man. Your hairline is so fucked. Your hairline is like a cue ball, man.
Shut up.
Get out of here, man. Fucking shit. Your content's fucking trash. You talk shit. Fuck you. Your hairline's.
Thank you.
I just muted that with Dragon Leg because he went on.
Yeah, but you can't come here with all that hate like that, man.
I don't have a hairline. This is a bald head. There's no hair.
That's all right, man. Get back to what you were saying, Marcus.
Go ahead, Marcus.
But now we common ground. We got him on top 4. Nobody's fighting. That's why he's not pound for pound. But if I take
first, if I take Tank, let's go Tank first. As Tank got the fight coming up. Tank isn't smart enough to me. His IQ isn't that of Devin, and his arms is too short that he don't really want no smoke with Devin, and Devin would get him out of there. What do you think about that?
I don't agree with it because I've seen
which part don't you agree with? His IQ or his arms not being long enough?
No, I do agree. I do agree. Hold on, Troy. I do agree that Devin Haney has the superior reach, and I think that advantage is what makes this fight, what gives him a good shot at Tank Davis, because he's not like this little Leo Santa Cruz with a reach advantage. This is a Devin Haney that can utilize his reach advantage, that probably has enough power to get Tank's attention with his reach advantage, right? So this is what I think about Devin Haney. But concerning Tank Davis and how it doesn't just automatically, in my opinion, because Tank Davis is a skilled fighter. Like Floyd and Ellerby are not moving Tank in the way that he needs to be moved. Tank can compete at a higher level. He can fight the Devins, he can fight the TOs, right? But they're not putting him in those fights, right?
Do you think that's for a reason?
Here's the reason. The facade that they're building. They're turning him into this star. But to keep him being this star at this star status, they got to keep that right? They got to keep that facade going. Because they don't want to put him in any kind of danger. I believe that Devin Haney is a fight that Tank Davis could lose. And my question would be, what fight have we seen Tank in his whole career where he could actually lose? We don't think he's going to lose none of those fights. None of them. This is not a fight that nobody thinks he can lose, Myron. So if you can take that bullshit picture back down. Because don't nobody think he can lose.
This is easy work. Santa Cruz is easy work. Yeah.
Easy work. Easy work. Devin Haney is not easy work. That's a fight that Tank could lose. And I would like to see that fight.
Okay, let me go ahead and jump in here. Here's what I actually feel about the Devin Haney and Tank fight. That we both know they're both counter punches. I think that would kind of be like a boring fight.
Nah.
No, he don't.
Yeah, I don't see that at all.
Yo. I don't think that's not no. I want to see the fight, but I don't believe it would be an action-packed fight because they both are similar fighters, and their stance, how they fight, and how they counter. If you watch both of them, they're very freaking similar. So that would be a good fight. Who I favor in that, I don't know.
Okay.
No.
Stop. Hold on. But what I'm saying is, if you take away, let's take away the height advantage, take away the reach, and all that shit. They fight very similar. You know what I'm saying, Marcus Maxwell.
No.
But here's why I say you can't take away the reach, though. The reason why you can't take away the reach, Tank is going to be forced to be the inside fighter. He's going to have to close distance. He's going to have to come in and be the aggressive. He's going to have to close distance, which in return, Devin knows where you're going to be. You're going to have to come forward. I don't think he can box as well as Devin can either. I think he's more of a brawler than he is than a boxer. I think Devin can give you a little bit of whatever you need to get out the fight.
See Tank as, I hear what you're saying. I don't see Tank as, I've never seen Tank as a brawler in any of his fight. I do see him as a calculated puncher and with timing. Now, yes, he will have to learn how to, the thing is, Tank can be able to set some traps. When you're dealing with Tank and you're dealing with Devin, you're dealing with people who have similar training from similar or the same people. So this will be a fucking chess match.
Right.
We know that, okay?
Right.
That's what I'm saying is it's going to be a lot of thinking in that match and why it may not pop off how we all will want it to pop off. But
but what you're saying, you kind of agreeing with me. Let's go back to what I was saying. It's the IQ though. I don't think Tank got the IQ to outsmart Devin.
No, they both have high IQs.
I don't think Tank.
Because they both have similar teachers. They both have the same teachers. So you got a sensei or two senseis, father or son, the Mayweathers, that distill both the same in both of the fighters. Now you're gonna put both of those fighters against each other who know what each other may do, bro. You know what I mean? And that would make this fight a chess match more than like a brawl or anything. And that's why I think it may not be like one of those pop off fireworks joint where we're going to see a slow pace, you know what I mean, who going to get who out that shit. Because
Right.
I think Tank, by him not having a reach advantage, is going to hit Devin to the body more than he hit him up top in the beginning.
Right.
And Devin may try to tee off, and if he try to go to that Tank body, he's going to leave his head open. So this shit is going to be a chess match. And that fight will be highly interesting. And it's a fight that both people that we will see later on in their career than early by them both being close to Mayweather. Y'all hear this now, and that's all I'm going to say about that.
All right. Let me
Hold up,
step
Troy.
up.
Let
All
Troy
right.
go. Do I make sense? Boxing logic. That's why we rock with each other. Because you know I ain't going to say no bullshit. I'm going to try to think that shit through. Where you, hold up. Shout out where you're from. Where you from, Max?
Oh, I'm from Columbus, Georgia.
Columbus, Georgia, in the place to be. Okay, we got Baltimore in the place to be. Of course, D. Jefferson, motherfucking the DMV and Ohio in the place to be. Go ahead, Troy.
All right. What I was gonna say was, both of them are similar only because they're young and they're very explosive. The difference is that Tank is explosive because he wants to get you out of there, right? So he's gonna explode on you for the simple fact that he wants to knock you out. Devin has a brother in his corner who's a legend named Mike McCollum. So Devin is learning patience and how to throw certain shots and then explode when he gets that opening. Like there was one fight he had where he took somebody out with a body shot. That was Mike McCollum. Everybody talk about Floyd. No, that was Mike McCollum's move. He's patient. I think Devin is the more patient one, and I think he uses his eyes more than Tank does, and that's how he'll beat Tank with those
Get him
eyes.
out.
Let me ask you this.
Facts. I agree with everything he said.
Okay.
Hold on, man. When I get to go? When I get to go, Myron?
I got an opinion for you. I got a question for you, D. Jefferson, and the panel. D. Jefferson, you answer first, then Maxwell, then Troy. Who has the more punching power, more explosiveness, Tank or Devin Haney?
Tank easy. But let me give my piece on the fucking Tank Davis fight because everybody just jumping and skipping around me.
Go ahead.
Tank
You do, then go to Troy, then go to Maxwell, or Maxwell, then Troy. Go ahead.
I'll go last.
All right.
Stylistically.
And come back, bring your ass on here, Maxwell, more often, baby. I like your energy. We need that, champ. You
Yes, sir.
Time. Stop the bullshit. Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Stylistically, Tank Davis and Devin Haney is a good matchup. It's a good matchup stylistically because here's the thing. I think a lot of people underestimate Tank's IQ, right? It's just like I was saying about Teofimo Lopez. He had the IQ. Teofimo Lopez had 150 fights, 20 losses in the amateur, right? He knows how to fight. He knows how to box. But the opponents that were put in front of him, he never needed to bring those tools out of the bag. Well, Tank Davis has 254 amateur fights. This dude knows how to fight. Yeah. He knows how to fight. He doesn't have to bring them out the bag with these smaller fucking guys like Leo Santa Cruz. He don't have to bring all the tools out the bag with a guy that can't hurt him like Leo Santa Cruz. But with a Devin Haney, he's gonna have to bring these tools out of the bag. You feel me? He's gonna have to fight this fight. This ain't gonna be no walkover fight like all the fights he had his entire fucking career. With Devin Haney, he's going to have to fight. But Tank can hurt him. We've seen Devin Haney buzzed by guys that don't hit nowhere near as hard as fucking Tank Davis. Okay? Let's be honest. He mashed up Abdulayev, but Abdulayev caught him and buzzed him. Not hurt him, but he buzzed him. If Abdulayev is buzzing goddamn Devin Haney, Tank might put him down. And so that's the element of danger. We've seen this in a good boxer with Lomachenko going against Teofimo. When you got a guy standing in front of you that you're just not going to have your way with, then you have to be more calculated when you come in. That's what makes this such an interesting fight. Stylistically, they're a good matchup. Very good matchup.
Okay, hold on. Before you go, Troy, I'm going to say peace out to Alcides Fuentes, my man.
Fuentes, my brother.
Alcides be saying, man, the hardest boxing channel. You know how I bring it. It would be tragic if those young superstars at 135 don't fight each other like in the welterweight division. And you absolutely right, Alcides. Peace and pugilism to you, brother. And welcome to the panel any motherfucking time you want, champ. Because this is how we get down. This is a fan-friendly panel. This is a boxing expertise, a boxing diehard or friendly panel, and I want everybody to go ahead and say what they want to say up in this joint. Go ahead, Troy, and then
real quick, Troy. Real quick, Troy. Only one of those guys will possibly get a chance at Teofimo. So it's going to be unfortunate unless they come up to 140. But that's a fact. Teofimo don't have to go fighting Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, and Tank Davis. He already has all the belts. So it's no heat on him to have to do that. He needs to move to 140 sometime soon. So only one of those guys may get the privilege of seeing Teofimo Lopez. Only one.
All right. Well, I'm gonna start off by saying that I agree with everything Grady, aka DJ, said. Right? I agree with that. And Marcus, that's your name, right? You know, brother from Georgia.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna give you some advice, and you know, we all cool over here, but you got to back away some from the camera, man. You're looking like Donkey from Shrek. You're so damn close up to the camera, man.
All right.
So,
yeah, I heard my name. I just had to come.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm about to ask you to sing a song like Eddie Murphy or something. But anyway. but anyway,
hey, I see you took your picture down though.
That's no. I haven't cut my hair in like 6 months. I go ahead, but I can take it. But but what I was saying was, when it comes to them fighting, first and foremost, we don't even know if Floyd is ever gonna let this boy off, you know, fight anybody. That's the first fact. If they do fight, like I said, if they do fight, it's gonna be Haney's eyes and his accurate punching over Tank's power, you know, and Tank is a more explosive one now, but Haney, I think, has the better eyes and he's the accurate puncher, meaning patience. He's patient, and I think that's how he defeats Tank. So yeah. So on that note, I'm gonna mute myself and listen to the rest of y'all.
Yeah, well, mute yourself and remember that you forgot speed. You forgot to add speed with Tank.
Accuracy comes with speed, brother. Accuracy comes with speed,
and he has the speed. No. Devin Haney, I believe, may be more accurate, but Tank is faster. Devin Haney's the more accurate puncher, but Tank is faster.
I don't know.
Quick.
I don't think it's that by that much.
No, not by much. But he's a little quick on the draw, fam.
Let Maxwell speak.
Quick on the draw.
I agree with old buddy that took his camera off. What's your name, boss?
Troy.
I agree with Mr. Troy. I think Troy made a great point. At the end of the day, though, if their skills is the same, let's say their skills is similar, they in the same ballpark. Nobody's head or shoulders above anything at the same skills. Devin's reach advantage is going to play the biggest role in this part. He's going to be able to fight his fight. Tank is going to have to do something with that reach. Tank is going to have to be the aggressor, which is going to leave itself open.
Okay. You know what I was about to say? Are you finished? Because I don't want to cut you.
I heard you about to say something. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Finish up. Go ahead.
Oh, you go ahead. I want to see what you say.
That's what I was about to say like 3 minutes ago. You know, one of the reasons why I'm believing, and listen to me, why I'm thinking your boy Mayweather is holding Tank back a little bit, because the thing is, in that 135 division, Tank, the biggest thing with Tank is that he's only 5'5". And when he's dealing with those other fighters in the 135, he's going to be dealing with, in some cases, a substantial reach and height difference. So one of the reasons why I believe Mayweather the main reason why Mayweather has been holding back is so that he gained the skill and the traits to overcome that. So when he does step up and fight with those guys, he'll have the ability and the know-withal to overcome them. I'm not defending anything with Tank doing, but it's with certain fighters, you have certain circumstances, whatever, and they may not be ready for every circumstance. Now, I'm not saying.
Hey, bro, I'm on the Joe. I'm gonna call you right back.
That's not any reason to hold Tank back, because I believe if you have, and I've said this repeatedly, if you have a belt, you should be ready to fight everyone. Facts. If you have a belt, be ready to fight any and motherfucking everyone.
Hey, what if I threw this analogy? Tell me if I'm off. Remember when Tyson had to fight Holyfield?
Yeah.
The reason why Tyson couldn't really do nothing with Holyfield, one, Holyfield wasn't scared, and then the jab.
Yeah, and Tyson also couldn't hold. That was the second Tyson. I got other different things on the second Tyson pre-incarceration. I got some things. You know, I mean, look, man.
Marcus.
I don't think I've said this before many times. I don't think Mike Tyson ever had a trainer that could really make him do what he's supposed to do before the incarceration or before Rooney and the crew, before Custom Models crew. He didn't have nobody to really make him do what they needed him to do because he didn't respect anybody after that. And he didn't trust anybody either. But so I think that's kind of different. But I don't think that's the case with Tank.
All right. But I say that just being shit. Go ahead.
The Abdulayev, not the Abdulayev fight, Alfredo Santiago and Devin Haney, okay, concerning the jab, right? Now we agree. Yeah, Devin Haney, Tank speed comparable. We could say Devin Haney a little quicker, Tank a little quicker. Don't matter. It's comparable speed. Alfredo Santiago is not as fast as either one of them. Alfredo Santiago is not as good as either one of them. Alfredo Santiago kept slipping that jab and finding himself inside on Haney. You see what I mean?
Right.
Tank does that. We're talking a whole different problem.
Absolutely. But do you think Devin has learned from that? And now that he's seen that,
again, he's one of my top 4 guys, right? You didn't hear Tank in there. You heard Devin. So I believe that this kid has he has the goods, right?
Tank,
right.
They holding him back.
Man, they ain't holding that nothing. Stop that making.
You said they holding Tank back. I'm saying you're right. What the fuck are you talking about? Damn,
he holding himself back.
They didn't even hear what I said. I'm agreeing with you. Yes, they've held Tank back, but I think it's so he can overcome or learn certain learning curves. But when he does come out, I think he's going to be ready for anybody of any height or any motherfucking reach advantage.
I think Tank may be too aggressive, and that may end up costing him. I don't know if he, like Mr. Troy was saying, I don't know if he'll be patient like Devin and pick his spots. I think he's going to be a little bit too aggressive going for the knockout, and that's going to cost you.
I think his aggression can help him because the level of fighters that Devin Haney has fought has caused them issues with their aggression, right? That's what caused them to get flustered. Now, he has gotten better, but this is my problem with Tank and why I'm not accepting this foolery about the process. This dude is a 2-time 2 division. He's a multiple division champion, right? No more process. And Myron just said it himself. Once you become a champion, then you got to fight the best. I don't want to hear this Tank process. The process is over. You have Teofimo Lopez with 8 fights less than you, and he's got 4 belts now. You have Devin Haney with the same exact fights, and he's actually won a real belt, right? We can say what we want. Once he defended it against Alfredo Santiago, then he has a belt, right? He defended it. Tank has never tasted a real belt at 135, right? Right? Has he? He has a baby belt, a bullshit belt. No more process. This dude needs to step up because you don't get better. You don't get higher skill unless you fight those guys that's going to push you. It's going to push that pencil. Every fucking fight Tank has been in is a fight we know he can win. Every fight that Devin Haney has been in is a fight we know he can win. Every fight Ryan Garcia to this point has been in is in a fight we know he can win. Teofimo, not so much.
That's
people
why
said
we know
Kobe was going to knock him out.
That's
many people said Lomachenko was going to beat him. They need to test themselves. True. All of
them. 100% there. On the last statement, he was 100%. And that's what we all are waiting for. And that's what we all hope happens in the near fucking future. Without a motherfucking doubt. Because we need to see all of them bang within 21 and 22. I ain't going to front. I think we need to see all the motherfuckers you named bang within 21 and 22. You know why? Because they're young as fuck. And so we can see the rematch and say 24 or 23, 24, 25. You know what I mean? Within all of them. And that will make this a new golden era of boxing if everybody did that in every fucking division. Hold up. What's wrong? Hey, we couldn't hear you, Maxwell. Did you cut the volume off?
Yeah, hold on. What I was gonna say is, do you maybe I don't want to totally put it on Mayweather because Mayweather did what he was supposed
No,
to
I'm
do.
not. We ain't doing that at all.
But now here's my point though. I ain't made my point where I may put on Mayweather. Do you think they're too scared to lose their O that's why they don't want to fight each other? They acting like if you have a loss on your record, you can't be a great.
To a degree, but I don't think that's going to last that long no more.
I'm putting it all on Mayweather, but him and that wide-nosed Ellaby. I'm putting everything on him, every goddamn bit of it. But let me tell you
something. Let me jump in. I've been silent. They're basically taking the.
You know he gonna put it
they're
on.
They're taking the same path that Floyd did at 147. You know, they're gonna build him up with a bunch of Mexicans or people with audiences like that, and then they're gonna say, well, prize fighting is about the money, and then they're gonna go about giving you this long thing about he's ranked here and there and all that, and yes, he's not being brought up where his skills are getting sharpened. His pockets might be getting fatter. That's nice and good. Congratulations. But at the end of the day, if you want to be great, it's about money and glory. If it's just about money, then you have a career like Floyd Mayweather's. The last 12 years of your career will be boring, and no one's going to remember you because you fight with no passion.
God damn it, the last 12
years, no
passion. Exaggerating like shit.
I just told y'all Floyd hater. Floyd hater alert. Floyd hater alert.
Prove me wrong.
Floyd hater.
Prove me wrong.
Why are we putting this on? Why we try to blame Floyd for all this when Floyd?
I tell you. Oh, okay, Myron. I'm gonna tell you. Why.
Hold on. Floyd. He ain't motherfucker. I don't think he's in a motherfucker in the background saying, "Look, if you lose your O, it's no more." No.
That's exactly what he's saying.
Get the fuck out of here, Floyd. I mean, Troy, he ain't saying no shit like that. If you lose your O, it's no more. They went off the fact that they're going off the fact that his career, he went with a O. You know what I mean? And so everybody, and not just him, but the boxing industry itself started basing it off of that because Floyd did it. But guess what? I guarantee you, every fighter, Roy Jones said himself he was looking to go undefeated. In a recent interview, he said, my plans was to go undefeated. He said it actually in that boxing roundtable where he was over there in the UK with all those fighters. He said, my plan was to go undefeated. Before what happened with old boy, when he got the disqualification against
Montel
Griffith, then I knew, damn, that shit was out the window. So now I got to win as many titles at many different weight divisions as I can to solidify his greatness. Did he not say that? And y'all remember that if you saw that round circle. So, look, every fighter in their mind is looking to go undefeated. They're not saying they believe it, but they want to. So don't blame this shit on Roy Jones, on Floyd Mayweather. My apologies, on Floyd Mayweather, because he was able to do it since Rocky Marcy fucking Yano. Okay, don't say he's the motherfucker by all the fuck. No, hold on. Just hold up. He set a standard. Once he set that standard, everybody and mama gonna go after it. So don't just put this shit on Floyd because he was out here saying, "Oh, if you don't go 50-0, you know more and you ain't shit." No, Mo Floyd ain't doing that shit.
But he did say that. Go ahead, D.
Okay, yeah, hold on, Floyd. Hold on, Troy. You the ultimate Floyd hater. So let me bring some real sense into this. We don't need no Floyd hate at the table. Look, this is the thing. I'm blaming Floyd.
You the Floyd hater.
Yeah, I'm blaming Floyd for Tank, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm blaming Floyd 100%. Floyd and that wide nose, waterfall nose Ellaby. Let me tell you why I'm blaming these two. Because anytime they put the camera in Tank face, anytime they ask Tank a decision or anything, Floyd come in. No, he don't make the decisions. I talk. He does the fighting. I make the decision. So all of these bullshit fights he been in, Floyd, nigga, and he said it. And he
said, okay. What you got to say, Maxwell and Troy? Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
No, you got it, Mr. Troy.
Okay. Well, let me tell you something. I don't talk about LME, man, because if you say his name, because his nose gives me nightmares. And if you say his name like 3 times in the mirror, you'll probably suffocate. But
beautiful African nose alone. What the fuck?
Yeah, there ain't no African nose.
That ain't no African nose. That
that's like
motherfucker ball,
Candyman.
that shit from a hyena, nigga.
Nah, man, you know that's a Candyman nose, man. He'll come, man. He'll come
Hyenas
in.
are in Africa.
Man, you know that is a
Fuck that.
Candyman nose, man. He'll come and kill you at night with that nose. But I ain't messing with LOB. But like I was saying, if you look at Floyd's career, his last 12 years of his career, all the times in welterweight, is the same way that he has Tank going. I don't know where the hate coming in. Like he said, he has a blueprint. No. Let me finish now. Let me say he had a blueprint. He has a blueprint, and his whole thing is that he's made more money than everybody, and he's undefeated. He'll never talk about his fights, though, do he? You ever hear him talk about his fights? No, you do not. Floyd, you ever hear him talk about his fights?
What do you mean?
No, he don't. He talk about his money and his O. But let me tell you something about the O. All of that O business, and this is Floyd's words: right fighter, right price. It's all in how he had a plan and he followed it. He didn't fight guys with reach and speed or anything, did he? Who did he fight with reach and speed?
They all move like that.
Hell no.
No, that's bullshit. Listen.
Hold on. Troy. Max got his turn. Max need his turn.
Go ahead, Max.
I appreciate what Floyd did. I'm not here to hate the game. You know, I'm not here to hate the player, hate the game. I'm not here to hate on him. I think he did what he was supposed to do. He beat De La Hoya. Once he beat De La Hoya, he made his own mark. You got to come fight me. I fight who I want to fight. But my thing with the young fighters, Tank and everybody else, just because you finish with an O, they're not going to put you in the GOAT status. Example will be Andre Ward. People even forget Andre Ward never lost, but they never mention him as a top fighter. If you have great fights, that puts you at the GOAT status. Not necessarily having any of your career with a 0.
Agree.
And Ward had a better career than Floyd because his fights were better.
Right.
Agree.
So now I'm going to break down that travesty and stop hating on Floyd, Troy. Pretty Boy Floyd that's what got Floyd to be where he was. Right. Tank Davis was never Pretty Boy Floyd. See, the only reason he bought out the end of his career because Troy loves to throw shame on Floyd Mayweather any chance he gets.
He does.
That's what he does.
12 years, brother. 12 years, just like the movie 12 Years a Slave. 12 years. 12 years.
Floyd,
how is it shade if it was 12 frigging years? 12. Huh?
His boxing career is how long, though?
I have no look, man. It's long.
Exactly.
Marvin, put me back in right quick.
You in? I ain't take you out. Oh, he come in. Yeah, the motherfucking career is 28 years and shit.
And 12 years of
is it Floyd fight Canelo? Is it Floyd fault Canelo wasn't ready?
No, but that was listen. Cool. But you know that was a business deal. Listen now, that was a business deal by Oscar and Floyd. That was all set up by Oscar and Floyd. Oscar said, listen, this is my guy. He's gonna be the next top star, star. He's gonna be the next star, right? From Mexico. All I need you to do, is to bring him out. And Floyd said, cool, he's young and he's undefeated. And we can sell the fact that he might knock me out and he's dangerous. Boom, he goes in there and school him like he's supposed to. That was a good fight. But it was a fight that was done on purpose. Who did that fight hurt? Who did it hurt? Nobody. It helped both men. It helped them both.
Point.
That kind of goes back to my point with Tank them. They're afraid to lose just because you lose, like you said with Canelo. It didn't hurt Canelo because he lost. This is who you lost to.
Absolutely. Well, in that case,
chance to lose. He could have lost versus Lomachenko. Most people was picking him to lose. He took a chance to lose. Teofimo
Lopez is not Floyd Mayweather. He actually wants to fight for glory, and he wants to fight for money. He wants them both. He wants glory and money.
Hold up, Troy.
Right.
Hold up, y'all. Troy, stop shitting on motherfucking Mayweather like he ain't fight
Exactly.
for early on in his career. Stop bullshit.
Exactly.
Stop
He
it.
snuck that in there, didn't he?
Stop that.
Yep,
I'm not gonna
he
let
did.
you shit on this man, TBE, for
Marcus,
the
look at the
motherfucking whole
picture.
lie.
Look at the picture. I made this a long time ago for this
Stop
motherfucker.
that shit,
Troy hates Floyd. It's just
You know
this
what just
bad.
happened, right?
Fucking
You know
ass.
what just happened. You know my no, but I just got a message saying my phone is too hot. You know the temperature is too hot. That's from all the hot. That's from all the hot air coming from all of y'all. That's what the hell it is.
Okay.
That's what all that hot garbage coming
Okay,
from
y'all.
your mouth
Okay.
about
Hey, check
Floyd
this out.
Mayweather.
Check this out.
That hot
All right
garbage.
now. Hey, motherfucker, hate Troy hating motherfucker. Okay, hey. A Floyd hate. Hey, now let's get to the point. What do y'all feel about? And we're gonna kill the live on this subject. How y'all feel about Usyk and Chisora?
I'm gonna go last on this one, so y'all go ahead. I'm gonna close it out on this one.
Alexander Usyk, I believe, I'm going to lean toward a decision win over Derek Chisora. Has an opportunity to knock him out late. Not knock him out, but stop him late. But if it's late, I mean like late, like 11 or 12, or not
Next
at all,
year.
right? No, the rounds, Troy. 11 or 12, the rounds, or not at all, right? I'm probably going to go with a decision, but Usyk could not get knocked out by Chisora, man. He could get knocked out by Chisora. So that adds an element to this fight that makes this fight intriguing to me because Usyk and Chisora actually has a chance to win, unlike that nonsensical Tank Davis fight. Okay, no chance to win, none, no chance. Leo gonna get his ass whipped.
All right, what y'all think, man? Maxwell and Troy, man.
Hey, I kind of agree with him on the low, though. Actually.
Oh shit. No,
I think he hit that right on the head.
You want me to jump in now, Myron, or you want to get?
If Troy's finished, go ahead, baby. Go for it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say this to D.
I mean, if Maxwell's finished, damn.
I'm gonna say this to D. Usyk, if you feel that Usyk is gonna knock him out early, that's how I'm feeling right now. Usyk, if you feel Usyk is gonna knock him out early, as I stated on your show, I'm just gonna repeat myself. He's an old Chevy. He warms up, but he would have to take rounds to beat on Derek to knock him out.
I said
beat
late,
on
man.
him.
I didn't say early. I said 11 or 12. That's late.
It's late round.
Yeah, but he would have to be beating on his body and beating on him to do that. I don't foresee that happen. I keep thinking, I got a feeling that Derek's gonna clip him. He's gonna put him down, and he's gonna get up, and he's gonna win on. Derek is gonna win on points because I feel with everything in me, man, that Derek wants this fight a whole lot because notice he's not stopped training, right? Every video you see, he's training. He's calm. He's cool. Usyk is the one saying, Derek, sounding like a gay, Russian or something,
Stop it.
I want you, Derek. I want you, Derek.
Hey,
you come have some,
Troy.
You have some vodka. What's up, man? I was about to do my accent. Go ahead.
Troy, you remember Mike Tyson versus Kevin McBride? Mike Tyson. Okay. The reason Kevin McBride stopped him was gassing issues. Usyk is going to gas Derek Chisora. Hold on. It's not about him breaking him down and stopping him. He's going to gas him out. He's going to gas him the fuck out. Listen, Derek Chisora went to the 11th round with Usyk, right? But this was not a fight where he was chasing Derek Chisora around. Derek Chisora was coming to him. They were slugging it out. Those shots were landing, right? He was punching the arms. He was punching the body. He was punching the glove, but the shots were landing. When you loop shots and miss, you exert a lot of energy. Not only he's going to be trying to cut the ring off on Usyk, he's going to be moving. By the 11th round, fatigue will kick in. That's how he'll get him out of there. If he gets him out of there, it will be fatigue issues, not beaten down. So he doesn't have to beat him down. It will be a fatigue thing.
Let me. I was going to jump in and respond to Brother D. Everything you said is correct, but when it comes to that fight with Mike Tyson that you mentioned, Mike Tyson was gassed out, as in that he just didn't want to fight anymore, and he said that. And Mike Tyson said that. He said, "I don't want to fight anymore." And he said that. And Mike Tyson was gassed out, as in that he just didn't want to fight anymore, and he said that. And Mike Tyson said that. And Mike Tyson was gassed out, as in that he just didn't want to fight anymore, and he said that. And Mike Tyson said that. And Mike Tyson was gassed out, as in that he just didn't want to fight anymore, and he said that. And Mike Tyson said that. And Mike Tyson was gassed out, as in that he just didn't want to fight anymore, and he said that. And Mike Tyson said that. And Mike Tyson was gassed out, as in that he just didn't want to fight anymore, and he said that. And Mike Tyson said that. And Mike Tyson was gassed out, as in that he just didn't want to fight anymore, and he said that. And Mike Tyson said that. And Mike Tyson was gassed out, as in that he just didn't want to fight anymore, and he said that. And Mike Tyson said that. He said he just didn't have the passion or love for the sport no more. So he sat his ass down and he didn't feel like fighting. He sat down in the ring.
Right. I mean, I wouldn't have the passion for the sport either if I can't breathe and this dude punching me in my face, because that's what happened. He couldn't breathe. McBride was punching him in his face. You know, I wouldn't want to fight no more. You ever been in a fight when
Okay,
you was
but back to what I
you a big dude.
back to the
I
current.
know they had to wear your big ass out.
Let Troy finish, D.
Yeah, no. But you know, back to present day. I'm just going on the fact that this guy Usyk is being hyped up to be the next this or that, but he's never been in an all-out war with any heavyweight, and the only heavyweight that we've ever seen him fight is Witherspoon, aka Withered Spoon. So
he withered.
I can't judge that, there, brother. I can't judge that. So I'm gonna stick with a man who I know who's been in there and he's lost tough fights. He's been battered and he's battered people and won. That's the only way I could. Now, if he beats Derek, I won't be surprised if he stays away and boxes. But the whole knockout and no. I don't see that happening. No. Unless he don't use no deodorant, he just knocks him out that way. Just fights with his arms up.
I just told you that he'll stay away from him, box him, gas him down, and put him down in the end. That's exactly how I just gave it to you.
That's how you think Usyk's going to win.
No. I said I'll pick decision. If he gets to stop, it will be like that. That's how. But I think he'll do it in decision though. I'm gonna pick the decision win.
Usyk by decision. Troy picking
a miracle.
A miracle.
I don't know. Miracle.
I was listening to gospel music before I got on this show, brother. So okay. John P. Keith up in here. John P. Keith.
Oh man. All right. Well, there it is. I think Usyk versus Chisora. I can't wait. I can't wait to see this fight. I'll be honest with you, 100%. I'm gonna put my prediction later on the week.
You're gonna do it when you do the tank prediction.
I'm picking. It's still a week out. I'm still.
He ain't doing no tank prediction. He doing a tank pick. That motherfucker.
He doing the tank pick.
Tank pick.
That little dude ain't got no chance.
Look what you did to Myron, D. Look what you did to him, man. You got Myron in here, all you're all confused. AKA,
He's not confused at all. Myron ain't never confused.
Thank you, D.
2 months ago.
Nigga ain't never confused.
He's not confused.
Yeah,
he knew he was picking tank 2 months ago. He knew he was picking tank.
Oh, you stalling for suspense.
Myron looking like Billy D. Williams from Star Wars up in here. Lando Calrissian.
Lando Calrissian, man. No, you was picking Tank Davis, nigga. Hey. Okay, Marvin, tell the truth. Marvin, tell the truth.
This live, we got a minute and 30 in shit.
Real quick, let me ask you this before you end it. Tell the truth. How much did Floyd Mayweather kick you for trying to pump this fight? How much he paid? 10 grand, 5 grand. How much he paid?
He did kick me.
Well, he got to see. He can't admit. He can't admit Floyd slid him a little 5 grand.
Nothing.
He slid him 5 bands.
If he kicked me anything, it's going directly to Robin Hood. I'm telling you that right fucking
now. He slid you 5 bands to pump this fight, because Leo Santa Cruz.
I'm gonna pump that shit.
And the fuck out.
Fucking live. I'm gonna pump that shit to the end of this live. And thank you all for coming on the panel for an awesome live for the last hour and a motherfucking half. Peace to Troy Graham. Maxwell. D. Jefferson, Speak Your Mind Sports Talk. Please subscribe. And Marcus Maxwell, you should perhaps get a motherfucking channel because you know your motherfucking shit.
Yeah, you on point, Marcus, man. You should talk.
You know it.
Man.
We need better boxing channels and none of this bullshit.
Marcus, good people, man.
Well,
he good people.
That, then.
Yeah, you always come on my panel and kick it, dog. You know what I mean?
Appreciate that.
You come on my panel and kick it.
Oh, D, before we jump off.
Hey, you gotta put your shit so I can subscribe to you.
Yeah.
See the picture right there? Right there. SYMST. Just put that on YouTube. My channel pop up.
Hey,
SYMST.
but let me tell you, Marcus. Let me tell you right now, that's a double, triple talking motherfucker right there. That nigga.
He Alderman Davis from Good Time. Alderman Davis.
You look, I tell you this, you'll never catch me up in the loop. You'll never catch me up in the loop.
Yo, you gonna
Ever.
catch him in a loop 2
Nah,
or
you
3
won't.
times. I
No,
guarantee.
you won't.
Hey, Lisa Bell's throwing fire up there because she.
Oh,
know
speak
what
your
I'm
mind,
saying.
sports. I'm subscribing to you right now.
Oh, we
Yup,
got
that's me.
Ron Boy Fresh to step up into the motherfucking
What up, Ron boy?
Let Lisa Bell's laughing.
Hey,
You catch that?
all,
Hey, it'd be hard to catch that nigga D. When you catch him, he gonna back
all
out
I can,
real
all I
quick.
can tell you, Marcus, is once he start to split verbs, boy, you got a problem.
Goddamn right. Goddamn right. I'll split verbs, adjectives, and everything. I will come with them facts.
Double back. Yeah, double back on some shit he said a month ago in a heartbeat. I love him though. Hey, y'all, peace. Thank you for tuning in to Boxing Logics United. Peace to Troy Graham, Marcus Maxwell, and Speak Your Mind Sports Talk with D. Jefferson. We are fucking out.
Peace out.
All right, peace out, y'all. Peace out.
Peace, man.
Good enough.
Crazy ass.